Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about one of the favorite subjects of any email marketer, and that of course is the welcome email. If you're on this channel, if you're watching this video, if you do email marketing, you have probably written, created, designed a welcome email yourself. In this video, I'm going to take a welcome email from the wild. It's from a brand we don't work with, but I just noticed that email because it stood out to me as one of the best welcome emails I've seen in my life. And so I'm going to do the anatomy of a welcome email and show you why I think this email works so great as a welcome email. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Kasey Luck. I run Luck & Go agency. We help 8- and 9-figure e-commerce brands maximize the revenue that they get from email and SMS marketing. And on this channel, I share all of our learnings, almost all of our learnings, for free. So please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Both of those things help me tremendously in continuing to spread this knowledge for free on YouTube. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's look at this email. And the first view that I want to show you is in the inbox. Of course, now I have a ton of emails from this brand right now, but at the beginning, I only had this first one, and I like the subject line. I like that the subject line is, it's here, 15% off, and then a little emoji, instead of welcome, which so many brands overuse. Like every brand's welcome email starts with the subject line, welcome. I like when brands add a little bit of spice to it while of course still keeping it relevant. So subject line, great. Preview text open for your unique discount code, also great. Now I welcome this email, and the first thing that probably stands out to you if you're in e-commerce is that the header of this email is totally text-based, so there are no images. And that's probably the reason why it stands out so much, and that's why I love it. Of course, if all brands now start doing primarily text emails, it wouldn't work as well. But specifically because nobody else is doing it, it's working so well. And the part that I love so much about this is that I'm, as the subscriber, as the reader, is given exactly what I signed up for right away. No intros, no about us, no fluff. I signed up for 15% off. Here's your 15% off. Here's your coupon code. Now go shop. So if we were to break this video down into different sections, I love that the offer is given to me right away at the top of the email, above the scroll, or above the fold. If we read through this, it takes welcome to the community, take 15% off your first purchase, use code, and then the coupon code is copy pastable. It looks like it's a unique coupon code. So that's great. Right away, they add some urgency and they say that it's valid for the next 7 days. I really like that. If you're doing a coupon code in any of your emails, in your welcome email or another flow email, make sure that it's a dynamic coupon code. I actually have a video about how to set that up if you're using Klaviyo on this channel. I'm going to link it somewhere on the screen. And always have an expiration date. If you have a coupon code but no expiration date, you're really shooting yourself in the foot because coupon codes not only work, but they work especially well if there is an expiration date, if there's no urgency, people just are not going to take action. So Coco Kind is doing this really great over here. And then I love that the call to action, the button says activate 15% off. It's really strong because it's action driven and it suggests that I need to take action to use this 15% off. So activate 15% off is really strong. It's stronger than saying shop 15% off. So I really, really like that. So now that we're done with the top of the email, let's scroll down and see what else is in this email. The next section is titled Bundle Up for the Best Value. Try our bestsellers and stack the savings when you use your 15% off code on already discount sets. So there's a very specific reason why I love this. Whenever we work with brands and we set up their welcome flow and their welcome email, I always tell them, hey, I know that you want to tell all the new subscribers that you have these 5 different collections and you want them to explore all there is to your amazing brand. However, what's going to make you money is telling people exactly what to buy. One of the biggest hesitations for people when they shop is simply choosing which product they should buy, especially if you have a lot of different SKUs. So simply inserting your bestseller or a couple of different bestsellers into your welcome email is going to skyrocket your welcome email conversion rate. And they're doing exactly that over here, except they're going a step further and they're making the bestsellers that they're recommending are bundles, which of course is going to increase their AOV, the average order value that they're getting from this email, at least specifically. And secondly, when I, as a new customer, I've never shopped with this brand before, when I buy multiple products, there's a much higher chance that I will find that one product that I truly love and will come back to this brand for. So if you have bundles, definitely utilize them for your welcome email and your welcome flow. If you don't have bundles, but you could create bundles, go and create bundles and then recommend those bundles in your welcome email. I do think that it's going to help your conversion rate, and of course, it's going to help your AOV. So let's take a closer look at these bundles or these products that CocoKind is recommending me in this welcome email. The first is the daily routine bundle. There are a few things that I love about this. I told you, I really do like this welcome email a lot. So I love pretty much every single thing about it, but I'm going to tell you why. So the first thing I love is that they are showing me my savings. So they told me that I have 15% off in this email, and then I always tell our clients one of the biggest leverages you're going to get is by positioning your promo or your welcome offer in different ways. You could position it as 15% off. You could also apply 15% off to a specific product or specific price and show me the savings, or show me the old price and the new price. So they're really just repackaging the same discount that they've already given me and now expressing this discount as the before and after. And there was another video on this channel where I went over the different psychological tricks or psychological principles that we as humans follow, and one of them is anchoring. So showing the old price and the new price is very effective because our mind anchors the first thing we see and then we compare the second thing to the first thing. And so if I weren't shown the original price of $92, I might not have thought that 63 is such a great deal. But now that I see that the old price is 92 or the full or the original price is 92, 63 sounds like a pretty great deal. So that's the thing that they're doing, and they're just showing me the value of that coupon code through different ways. So that's really great. The second thing I really like about this is a very subtle way of showing me social proof, and that is in the way of showing the 5 stars, and then in parentheses, they're showing that over 5,000 people have reviewed this product. So 5 stars coming from 5,000 people does act as a really strong piece of social proof. So that's the second thing that they're doing really great here. And then they're just repeating the same thing here. I'm just noticing this now. So the first bundle is for the balanced or dry skin, and then the second bundle is for combo or oily skin. So they're really covering all their bases. They're covering all the potential audiences and subscribers that are getting this email, and recommending one perfect product for each audience type or each customer type. So to circle this point, don't try to squeeze in all the products or all the collections that your brand has. Just choose one or two or one per customer type that is really the best seller, and just tell your new subscribers, buy this. You're going to make their life so much easier, and you're going to make your life so much better, because a lot more people are going to convert than if you were to give them more options. And now that we scroll further, the third section of this email is 3 things you should know about us. Because the rest of the email really caught my attention so much, I was really inclined to actually read these 3 points, even though, by email marketing standards, by e-commerce standards, they might be considered wordy, even though it's really just 1 sentence each. So you can't really shorten them much more other than just doing 1-word benefits. But I did read through these, and they are really strong, and they do stand out as really strong differentiators. So number 1 is we choose high quality ingredients over expensive custom packaging. Number 2 is we're transparent about our pricing, formulas, and sustainability efforts. And number 3, we play an active role in fighting harmful beauty standards. No filters or Photoshop here. So it's like nothing fancy, very straightforward. And that's the feeling that this entire email is giving me, right? They haven't shown me a single image of a human, actually, of a person. No images of skin or people's faces. They are just very straightforward with what they're giving me, what they're offering me, what they stand for. And I really like that they express that both through their words, but also with how they design this welcome email. And look, I understand that this type of email is really not for all brands. Not all brands need to be this minimal visually. You probably do need to show images depending on what you sell and who you sell it to. But for certain brands, this does work really well. And regardless of whether you're visual or not visual, or can be visual or not visual, the principles that I covered here still apply to the majority of the brands. Number one, deliver the incentive that you promised in the pop-up. Number two, make everything straightforward and super easy to digest, and don't make the reader do any work in understanding what you're trying to say to them. Number three, super importantly, recommend one product to buy in your welcome email. Number one, reduce all decision making and just tell people what they should buy to get the best value from your brand. Some of the calls to action or some of the links in the email will lead to your homepage or your collections page. People will still get to your site and be able to explore the rest of your offerings, but in the email, just recommend one product to buy. And then finally, find ways to repackage or reposition the offer that you give to the subscriber. So if it's 15% off, when it's applied, how much in savings is that? Or what's the old price versus the new price? Find creative ways of express the offer in different ways. And one of the last things that I do like about this email is even in the footer, they're very thoughtful and intentional. I like how, this line is sort of a little bit playful. I think that a footer is a really great place to kind of let your brand shine a little bit. So most brands just skip this line, right? We understand email isn't for everybody. Most people just skip that and say, update your preferences here on subscribe here. So I like that they add a little bit of personality there. And then if I click update my preferences, look at all the stuff that they have here. What would you like to hear about? And then they give me different options. And they start that right from email number one. And that's super important. You know why? Because a lot of people sign up for your welcome flow or for your email list just to get the discount code, and then they scroll down and they unsubscribe. So if you give them another option other than to unsubscribe, such as receive fewer emails or receive very specific emails, you'll be able to keep more of those subscribers and fewer people will unsubscribe. And sometimes some brands do that in their campaigns, but for some reason they overlook the welcome flow. So definitely add a preferences center and a link to that preferences center in your welcome email. All right, if you like this, if this was helpful, please let me know in the comments and let me know what other types of emails and flows you'd like me to deconstruct and do similar videos with. I also wanted to let you know that we have a whole collection of inspiring emails, specifically in e-commerce, that either inspired me or other team members at Luck & Co. And we sell that for $15. I know that there are lots of different collections of emails out there, but if you're interested in specifically the hand-picked, hand-curated emails that inspired us, you can check them out at the link in the description below. Everything is tagged with why we thought that email was really great. And with some of those emails, it's design. With other emails, it's copy or strategy or a specific something in, for example, a rewards and loyalty email. So we add to this collection regularly. If you're interested to check it out, check out the link in the description. And if you're still watching this, even you've watched even through my sales pitch, then please like this video and subscribe to the channel. That is so helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.